Hello and welcome back, and first of all let's go and see Scalemates. So this is the site that I go to find out all I need to know about a particular kit that I want to purchase. So you get a full history, you also get places where they do sell it, and also all registered aftermarkets as well. So you can pick and choose if you want to update your kit for whatever way you want to do. So yeah, you've got plenty there. So also you do get a set of instructions. Bosh. So yeah, you can actually have a look through at your leisure to actually see, yeah, okay, it looks like a decent construction kit, nicely laid out, but yeah, it's entirely up to you. Me personally, I've never had an issue with Trumpeter, and yeah, I am really looking forward to actually building this kit. So there you go, there's the box and the box art, and yeah, it's looking rather nice. Yeah, I do have a thing for Harriers. They are a very, very beautiful aircraft. So yeah, let's have a look in the box. Oof! Get off! Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, when you open up the box, you do get a full box. You really do. So yeah, as you can see, we have the main upper wing, various bags of ordnance, cockpit parts, engine parts, your granny's parts, fuselage parts, everything. Yeah, it is packed. So yeah, this kit can be expensive to buy, but then again, it can be quite cheap, and thankfully I got this one cheap. So yeah, bang on. Right, I haven't got all the sprues because some are repeated and some are just your mainstream ones anyway. But what we'll do is we'll go and have a look at the main sprues and basically see what you get. So on this one, you do get your front fuselage. You got Trumpeter's obligatory foam thing protecting something. So let's go and see what it's actually protecting. It's protecting that little thing, pitot type thing there. Now you think, hang on a minute, is that it? What? End of the day, Trumpeter in their wisdom have thought, do you know what? Modelers can be thick and stupid, which we can be on occasions. So why don't we protect this to save them a hell of a lot of our sake and divorces? So yeah, well done, Trumpeter. A simple bit of covering over to save you a divorce. So yes, excellent. Anyway, the actual detail itself, some of it's raised, some of it's recessed, which I believe is correct, but don't quote me. I'm not a Harrier guru, but the level of detail is rather nice. When it's all painted, a wash, bit of weathering, because this is going to be weathered, not to an inch of its life, however, but it is going to be weathered. Point to note, you do get a form of radar, which is in the front, which is this part here. The details are a bit soft, they're not brill, so if you wanted it to be model open, then you're going to have to sort of do some detailing. I'm not sure, but there's nothing in the instructions to say that you can have the actual nose open, as in to show the actual radar dish. Part of it there and part of it there. So again, if you wanted to super detail or detail up this part here, then yeah, go for it. You've also got your targeting pod or your lightning pod, different faces, different sensors, I believe, yes. So you got your pick of a choice. So yeah, so that's that sprue. Okay, this sprue is a bit all over the place, but it's still good. First of all, concentrate on what's actually inside the cockpit. So you've got the back plate there, or the firewall, where the ejector seat will actually be placed. A decent level of detail there. I do fly this occasionally in DCS, and looking at it, it's okay accurately, but if you know me by now, I'm not into accuracy. I don't particularly care about it. If I like it, then it stays. If I don't, it goes. And if I do something that's not to your liking, then sorry, tough. Anyway, side consoles or side parts of the actual cockpit. Again, the rendition's rather nice. You got the plate there for well, underneath the undercarriage, your side consoles, but overall it's not too bad. If you wanted to just do it is out of the box, the detail, especially on the instrument panel, isn't too bad at all. It's rather nice. Also, you've got your intakes, and you can also model, I believe, the actual inner doors. So you can have some open, some closed, or all closed, or whatever you want. Also, you got your joystick there, or your flight stick. Again, you've got detail on there, but if you want to exchange it for an aftermarket job, it's entirely up to yourself. And I believe these are the vent doors for the actual intakes themselves. Okay, what we're looking at now is basically the engine, or the Pegasus engine, and yeah, it comes detailed to a point, but I'm not going to have this shown, and if I remember rightly, unless you're going to sort of like do some major work to your kit, you're not going to see it, so I'm not going to bother detailing it. I'll build it, I'll paint it, I'll put everything on it so it goes in, yeah, but that's as far as I'm going to go with that. So, but yeah, there is detail there, but don't get excited, it's not that good, okay? However, there's one thing I want to show you, and that's this. This is your main sort of like intake. A couple of things. You've got 4 sodding great big injector pin marks in there. Will there be a problem getting out? No, but it's just the arse sake that they're actually in there. But also you've got the first stage fan already in there. Now to some it's going to be an arse ache, to some others it's not. For me, a bit in between. Now it's entirely up to you. You could get rid of the actual pin marks, paint the compressors, and then either mask them or do the outer intake, which is white I believe, and then go for that. It's entirely up to you. Me personally, I'm going to go for the actual fan first, and then I'll go around and do the actual intake. But just make sure that you do get rid of these, and these are smoothed out, because obviously with the Harrier, the intake, the engine and everything to do with that, it is quite prominent and it is going to be seen. So yeah, that's not a good thing really to have. No. Right, staying with the engine then, we do have parts of the engine, another fan, compressor fan there, various bottles, various sort of like plates and all the rest of it that will attach itself to either the engine or the fuselage around the engine. But one thing I want to draw your attention to is the actual exhausts. Now, they're not one piece, which is okay. There are, obviously, as you can see, different bits. However, once you've got these bits together, you've got a seam line to take care of. However, you don't have 2-stage or 2-part of the inner fans, or the blades, the part of the, yeah, you know what I mean. So once you've done all this, you can slot these in, because you do have the slots already actually in the intake. Now, if you have problems actually getting it in, Rob, what you could do is maybe just slightly shave a bit of the actual part off, and it should just slip in nice and easy. Fucking innuendos. Anyway, so yeah, those are the intakes, or sort of the exhausts, should we say. But yeah, not bad at all. Right, now as you can see, we are going into the big stuff. Now these are, obviously you can see, the wings. You've got the top section, which is one piece, which is awesome. You've got the 2 lower parts here. Now I have been told that there is certain issues either with accuracy or fit. Now either one of the two. Fit issues, you can always work around it, okay? Accuracy issues, I don't care. I don't care, okay? I will do whatever I want to do to my kit. If there's something that I can do to make it a little bit more authentic, then I will, if I can be asked. If not, I can't. So if it's going to be wrong or whatever, I don't care. Anyway, moving on. You've got your chaff dispensers, which are there, and also you've got your exhaust deflectors again there. And the level of detail, it's raised. It is rather nice. The panel lines, yeah, they're okay, they're good. The vortice parts there, they're all raised, very well, as they would be. But yeah, it's not bad. It really is a nice, sort of like detailed section. So yeah. Okay, now on this sprue, we're basically looking at horizontal stabilizers. You've got the flaps and you've got the actual main fin there. The horizontal stabilizers, they're one piece. The flaps themselves and I believe the ailerons, they're all two piece as well, and also with the fin. Okay, now you've got your navigational aid or your formation strips with your slime lines. They're raised. You've also got detail, which is along there, which is recessed. But everything out, you know, everything just looks really nice. Ooh. So yeah, it's basically going to be plug and play or just glue two bits together. But overall, not bad. Okay, this is just a basic sprue, just showing you the pylons. I'm not going to show you all the weapons. In fact, I'm not going to show you any of the weapons because it's quite lengthy. You do get quite a lot, but if you look at the instructions, you'll be able to see everything you do get, which is quite substantial. However, moving on, with the actual pylons themselves, you do get quite a decent level of detail. It is raised, it is recessed, it is really nice. So on this one, I will probably have either two AIM-9M sidewinders, maybe two AIM-9B sidearms, or one or the other, and I will have a selection of bombs of some description, maybe GBU-12s, maybe GBU-38s, whatever I can get my hands on. So yeah, also you get your aerodynamic fins there, but also you do get the choice of having ECM pods and your, I think it's either a 20 or a 30mm cannon, the Aiden cannon. Whether the Americans use the Aiden cannon or not, I don't know. Probably not, but it's there. Right, so for the major part, or the last part of these sprues that I'll show you, is the fuselage halves. Now, first thing that I did pick up is, I think we do have a possible mismold, which is along here. You do get an outlet part here. I will imagine it's for the engine of some description. You've got that raised part in there along here, which you can see a stress mark where it is there on the sprue, or actually inside the part, which is actually impacted on the outside. Am I going to do anything about it? Probably not. But if it is an eyesore, then yeah, I might do. But don't get me wrong, I'm not going to go all out and remedy it. If it doesn't need it, it doesn't need it. You do get your sensors on the rear, well, I imagine either for ECM or some form of countermeasure, but also you get all your detail, which is recessed, which looks rather nice. You do get your parts there, which are already flush, or sorry, raised with your actual intake or outtake already there, so you don't have to cut anything out. But overall, the detail is rather nice. So yeah, apart from the mismold, not bad at all. Okay, decal wise then, you do get three options and within the kit, two American and one Spanish. Now with the options on A, if I just consult the box, option A, you've got the AV-8B Harrier Plus or 2 Plus from February 2006. Your other one is the Buno from VMA 31, which is again both from the Marines. But also you get the Spanish Navy Harrier 2 Plus, but it doesn't tell me what squadron or whatever it is on the box. So that's probably in the instructions. Anyway, I've never had an issue with Trumpeter decals. You may have, I have not. And they do look rather nice. And first thing, bloody hell, they are very, very thin. Oh. So yeah, but yeah, very, very nice actually on both parts. Although it's grey and black, but it's there, yellow slime lines. The actual stenciling there, that's more than readable. And I have my reading glasses on. So yeah, that's not bad. Also, you do get, obviously, your stenciling for the weapons. So yeah, I will be painting these sort of like the brown and the yellow bars to denote it is a live weapon with a live rocket or what should we call it, propellant in it. But overall, yeah, it's not bad, not great, but not bad. But these ones, yeah, really, really nice. Impressed with that. Okay, lastly, we'll just dip in to the actual clear parts. Now, Trumpeter again, I've put it in a separate bag. And you do have, obviously, your main canopy and your front canopy, but also you've got your other parts for either lights or the gun sight or whatever. Yeah, the gun sights are a bit wobbly, but then again, once they're actually inside, it's not really going to be an issue at all. But the real thing is going to be what's actually inside these protective bags. Again, you've got to give Trumpeter their idea and thoughtfulness. It's the fact that they've actually put this together and to make sure that when you get it in your grubby little mitts, that everything is actually fine and dandy. So yeah, now first impressions, bloody hell, that's clear and that's quite shiny. However, you do get a bit of distortion actually when you're looking at it, but if I'm honest, it's not that bad actually. It's not bad at all. So let's have a look at this one. Right, okay. Unfortunately, you do have a centre seam line that you are going to have to get rid of. On that one, you don't. And you do have the deck core actually in, and it's moulded on the inside, which is raised. Right, okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna have to get rid of that. And yeah, I'm not too sure if this actually comes with. Let me just consult the decals. Does it actually come with the deck core? No, it doesn't. Right, okay. I know there are on the market, you can get the deck core, whether it's photo etch or a decal of some description. I don't know, but if I'm honest, yeah, not happy with that. It does look a bit shit, but yeah, and it's raised, I believe. Yeah. Right, well, I'm going to be doing something with it. What probably I will get a deck cord, but you do get, yeah, quite a bit of distortion actually on the main canopy itself, which, yeah, I think out of the whole kit, this is where it's sort of like letting itself down. So yeah, oh dear, never mind. Okay then, just before I give you my final thoughts, I just want to show you this. This is the Ares or Ares, or however you want to pronounce it, cockpit for this actual kit itself. Like I said, the actual detail on the kit is not bad, it's not great, but if you want to super duper it up a bit, then I would get this. Now this is what you would expect from Ares or Ares. It is an exceptional piece of moulding, it really is. From what I can remember when I'm flying this on DCS, the detail is, well, it's there, everything is there. And if I'm honest, if you take your time painting it, you are going to get one Gucci cockpit. You really are. Also, I want you to have a look at the actual front instrument panel console as well. And obviously you've got your over part there, your shroud, and also where the HUD is going to be. So yeah, it's extremely well detailed. The actual bang seat itself, again, the level of detail is off the chart. It really is. It far outweighs the actual kit part. I've seen these retail for about £26, but also, yeah. So if you want to add a little bit more, then yeah, go for it. But also you've got your side parts there. Again, the level of detail is really nice, and it far outweighs the actual kit one. It does come with obviously your other bits, as in your flight stick, your throttle there, and various other levers and knobs and gadgety thingy bobs. So yeah, those are your condiments. And also it does come with a set of photo etch, as in seat belts, and also part of the actual front instrument panel. Also, I did get some weighted wheels for the actual kit itself. These are by Armory. So yeah, I'll be using these. And all this was a pleasant surprise, because when I bought the kit, well, first of all, I bought it off eBay, and there was nothing in the description about this. So when I opened it up, I went, oh, that's nice. So I've got this practically for free. So yeah, I was lucky. But then again, whew, you do need a bit of luck. Anyway, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to be replaced in the kit. So, final thoughts. It's Trumpeter. It's 32nd. It's an AV-8B Harrier. Yeah, it's going to be nice. It really is. And I'm really looking forward to actually getting my grubby little fingers in this and actually making it. Like I said, there are a couple of things that there are issues. Main one being the actual canopy itself, the distortedness, the lack of a decent decal, the intakes, them 4 really great big injector pin marks, and yeah, whatever issues there are around here, I'll get to that when I build it. I'm really not that bothered. But anyway, I think this is going to go together rather well, and I think even in 32nd it is going to be dwarfed by the 1/18th one that I've got upstairs, which was kindly given to me as a present by Rob from Frontline Model Hobbies. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel, or his channel, like him, blow smoke up his arse, and yeah, watch his videos, because he is rather good. Yes, he is. But also, if you can, like this video, give it the old sub if you haven't done so already, and click on the old bell button so you can see when I post other videos. So, I'll be building this, I think, rather quickly, rather shortly, through Rob's demise. Anyway, thanks for watching this review. It is my own personal review, so if you don't like it,
fuck you.
Thank you, Arnold. A bit too strong there, but yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, happy modelling, and I'll see you soon.